MLB Network coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
His history with Jake Arrieta, he's gone 4 for 9. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant takes it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Rizzo will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Nate Eovaldi will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Puig.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His history with Jake Arrieta, 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig. When he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
Stepping into the box, Brad Miller, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
1-2. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed
Batting
with it and got the base hit.
The catcher,
Man,
number 40,
great hand-eye coordination.
Wilson Ramos.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 8 home runs, that batting average hovering in the high 230s, 27 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground left side. Baez able to get there. And safe at first on the bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Two down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jason Hayward now. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. No problem here, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays.
Baseman.
And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Nate Eovaldi.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
9-1-2
Pitcher,
due up.
Nate Eovaldi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Hit out toward second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Arrieta.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza moving to his left makes the play. 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder number 10, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in, Brad Miller. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, number 17.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber has hit pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bay, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Settling in now, Logan Morrison. A called strike over the outside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
So striding in, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Miller will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Digging in, Jake Arrieta. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball stays a little high that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
When you're struggling, you look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Nate Eovaldi.
Leading off
He's
for
0
Tampa
for
Bay.
1 thus far.
Pitcher, Nate Eovaldi.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Giancarlo Stanton now.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Morrison's there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Duffy ranges to his right, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. No hits
22.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hayward.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and two. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Blake Snell answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Obviously he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Dickerson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras has a play. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Brad Miller comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1. On the ground back. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That was a quick release right there for the second baseman.
40.
Very easily
Wilson
could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Souza has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 11 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
A center fielder, number 27.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Chicago. At the plate, Logan Morrison, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Logan Morrison.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Here's a little chopper. Schwarber has it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Snell.
Ricky Weeks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Ricky Weeks.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes, 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Change up, and there are 2 gone. With that, we'll give you look pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around it. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Danny Farquhar.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The left fielder,
and
number
action
22.
now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Jason Hayward now as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Standing in, Jake Arrieta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Turned on down the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Longoria. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Schwarber gloves it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Chicago Cubs, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jake Arrieta earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Jake Arrieta. His record is now 8-4. The loss goes to